The holographic display flickered in the sterile meeting chamber of Station Kepler 442b, casting blue light across Jenny's weathered face. She studied the alien delegation before her. 3 Vorath diplomats, their crystalline exoskeletons refracting the harsh station lights into rainbow patterns across the walls. "You want us back," Jenny said, not as a question but as a statement, heavy with irony. The lead Vorath, Ambassador Thelzun, shifted uncomfortably. Their species had perfected interstellar travel 3 millennia before humans discovered fire, yet now they stood before her like supplicants. "Captain Chen, we acknowledge our error in judgment." Thelzun's translator rendered the clicks and harmonics into flat human speech. "The Galactic Consortium requires human expertise." Edward leaned against the bulkhead behind Jenny. Arms crossed, his engineer's jumpsuit still stained from the morning's reactor maintenance. He laughed, a bitter sound that echoed in the chamber. 50 years, he said. 50 years you told us we were too primitive, too violent, too unpredictable for your precious consortium. You quarantined Earth, blockaded our colonies, and forced every human outpost beyond the Kuiper Belt to dismantle. Jenny remembered. Everyone remembered. She had been 15 when the consortium ships appeared in Earth's orbit, their message clear. Humanity was confined to its home system, deemed too dangerous for the galactic community. Too creative, they'd said. Too willing to improvise. Too prone to finding solutions that violated established engineering principles. "The situation has changed," Thelzun insisted. Their secondary arms gestured in what the cultural database identified as distress. "The anomaly," "The devourer," interrupted the second Vorath, earning a sharp look from their ambassador. Jenny's eyes narrowed. "Explain." The hologram shifted, displaying a sector of space near the galactic core. A vast darkness spread through star systems like ink through water, except this darkness consumed everything: matter, energy, even space-time itself. "It appeared 6 months ago," Thelzun explained. "We deployed our finest technology, quantum destabilizers, zero-point energy weapons, dimensional suppressors. Nothing works. The devourer adapts to every attack within hours. It's consumed 47 systems. At current expansion rates, it will reach the consortium core worlds within 5 standard years." Edward pushed off the bulkhead, moving closer to study the display. His fingers danced through the holographic controls, pulling up technical data. Jenny watched him work, that brilliant, intuitive mind that had kept their ramshackle human fleet operational with spare parts and prayer. "You can't model it," Edward said after a moment. "Your AI fleet commanders, your predictive algorithms, they're all based on mathematical optimization and established physics. This thing breaks the rules." "Precisely," the third Vorath spoke for the first time. "We require human intuition." The word hung in the air like an accusation. Intuition. The very quality the consortium had branded as humanity's greatest flaw. Jenny stood, pacing the length of the chamber. Through the viewport, she could see the distant blue-green marble of New Terra. The world humanity had terraformed beyond consortium space, beyond their laws. 40 million humans called it home now, building a civilization with salvaged alien tech and human ingenuity. "You need us to think wrong," Jenny said, "to make impossible leaps, to try solutions that shouldn't work according to your mathematics." "Yes," Thelzun admitted, and Jenny could hear the shame in the translator's rendering. Edward pulled up another data stream. "This energy signature, I've seen something like it before. 3 years ago, the colony on Proxima Station had a fusion reactor that started exhibiting quantum fluctuations. By all consortium physics, it should have exploded. But one of our engineers, Marcus Webb, he did something insane. He flooded the containment field with neutrinos from the stellar wind and played music through the magnetic resonators." "Music?" The second Vorath's translator added a note of disbelief. "Beethoven's Fifth," Edward said with a slight smile. He said the rhythmic pattern might create constructive interference in the quantum foam. It worked. The reactor stabilized and ended up running at 140% efficiency, something your people still say is mathematically impossible. Jenny saw it then, the path forward. If we help you, what do we get? Thelzun's relief was visible in the way their crystalline structure brightened. Full consortium membership, access to all technologies, unrestricted travel. No, Jenny cut them off. We want full autonomy, human sectors governed by human laws. We'll cooperate with the consortium, but you don't quarantine us ever again. And you acknowledge formally and publicly that human unpredictability isn't a flaw. It's an evolutionary advantage you need. The three Voreth conferred in their native harmonics, bypassing the translator. Finally, Thelzun turned back. Agreed. Edward was already working, his mind racing through impossible solutions. I'll need access to your data on the Devourer, a ship with a quantum entanglement drive, and a very strange shopping list of equipment. Whatever you require, Thelzun said. As the Vorath delegation filed out, Edward moved beside Jenny at the viewport. Think we can actually stop this thing? Jenny watched the stars, each one a sun, each sun surrounded by worlds filled with trillions of lives. The consortium had kicked humanity out because they feared what they didn't understand. Now that same quality might save them all. We're human, she said simply. We do impossible things before breakfast. Edward grinned. I'll start working on my impossible solution then. Though I should warn you, it involves a lot of duct tape and violating at least 14 laws of thermodynamics. Make it 15, Jenny said. Let's show them what humans do best. Outside, the stars waited.